What's going on, y'all? Well, guys, I thought I undid the loop, but I guess not. Note to self, always check it before you try swinging it again. Smooth move, E-slack on my part. Y'all can hit the comments how many of y'all have, how many of y'all ever get wrapped up and just lose your mind out fishing. This is, sometimes a big waste of time, but you know what? You gotta learn that it's more about being out in the river than it is catching anything. The ginormous turtle over there, I don't think y'all can see him coming out behind the log, just slid down that hill. Yeah. No bites yet, which is really weird. I think the storm's done messed up my fishing spots. All right, let's we got our first bite of the night, y'all. Come on, give me some. Got him. Playing with the babies out here. Jess, if you're on here, you can get to working on catching that baby. Kind of fly am I throwing? An elk hair caddis. Self-tied is actually one of my first attempts when I got back into, you want to see the little man? He ain't very big. Yeah, actually it's an elk hair caddis. Self-tied. I don't know if it'll focus up. Yeah, it's kind of wet at this point. Tied it, I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. I just haven't really been out here to the brim stream lately. Me and Jess were up in Bookville a little bit ago. I actually used a few of them up there and nothing, no big hits. But the brim down here tear up pretty much anything. I'm over here focused on streaming and I'm not paying attention to the line. Might have to drop a hook size. Oh, I got it right up in there between the sticks. It's gonna do me any good. I got this fly to dry back out. I may have to snip off flies here, guys. They're really just not having the Selkirk caddis, which is weird. Typically, this is the only thing they'll damn eat. May actually be coming undone, to be honest. Let's try and get a cast down here around this log. Oh yeah, there's a big boy over there. I don't know if y'all caught that. Nothing. It was just there. So, let me move on up the creek a little bit, guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna swap out flies. I'm gonna go back to the White Cahill. Any trout in the creek? Actually, no. This is way down middle of the state for South Carolina. We don't get a whole lot of trout down here. If any, we won't see any in these creeks. But in the lower Saluda, which we have a few videos on here on the channel, there is a great deal of trout. It's just the summer months. It's too hot for them right now. But I will say the trout fishing here in the Carolinas isn't awful. We've done rather well. I actually landed my PB Brown this year down here in Columbia, where they stock them. The holdover fish get massive, as I learned the best way. All right, we're gonna swap it up here. I'll show y'all what I'm about to be working with. A little the blue-winged olive parachute. And I will probably throw some floating on this one. I don't usually throw floating on the elk hair caddis. It makes them sit too high on the water. They look weird whenever you put floating on them. I've had better luck without putting any, but this little blue-winged olive will be soaked in 4 or 5 casts. If Jesse's on here still listening, you can hit the comments that the struggle is real. When we were at the Brookville, I could not tie a fly to save my life. I got shaky hands, so that definitely does not help anyone's freaking case. But yeah, I was not having a good time. Meanwhile, Jess was slamming freaking 12 and 14-inch fish one after another, staring at me while I'm raging. Yeah. All right, let's get some floating on this and let's get it back out there. All right, back in the water. Anybody got any more questions? They're hitting it. They're just not getting a hold of it because it's sitting small. Fishing will continue to get better as the night goes on. Jeez, I'm missing every strike, one after the next. A lot of times these little bren, they hit so hard they miss the fly altogether. Jeez Louise. I couldn't hit a freaking fish tonight if I wanted to. Good Lord. Oh, I got him that time. That's a decent little brim. The sunfish. Nice little guy on the blue-winged olive. Sometimes, guys, the swap up does it, man. I was trying the elk hair caddis, just wasn't getting nothing done for me, but sometimes you just gotta swap it up, dude. Nice little sunfish, blue-winged olive. I'm back. Wrapped up. There we go. So. Might try tight lining this pull in a little bit. I think the hurricane coming through might have messed up this little hole. There's not a whole lot of them left in here. I might work my way up the creek. Keep y'all interested here. I don't want it to get too boring chasing the same 10 fish over and over. There we go. That's not a bad cast. Nothing over there though. A lot of times it's a strike immediately after, guys. If you don't find that strike immediately after, sometimes it's just best to let them slide. No, back to the trout question. No, there ain't a whole lot of trout in this creek. Not in this area, but we just good practice. Get yourself out on a brim stream. Give yourself some hook set practice. Trout hit a whole lot harder than these little brim. If you can get good at catching brim strikes one after the next, you can catch anything. Last cast over here, and we're gonna move upstream. And here we go. Let's move on up the creek. There's some rather large smallmouth that come through here regularly. God, I'm probably shaking y'all to hell. Hold on to this a little bit. Y'all might recognize this from the last video that we did, my introduction series part 2. There's a whole lot of nasty crap down here. Won't get all into that again, but there's a nice little log right here. I'm gonna throw at it, see what we got. When I walked down, there was a bunch of brim that ran off from that little spot. So I would assume confidently that there's probably quite a few of them sitting over there still. Little guys. Oh, well, let's not fuck with that. Is this for trout? No, it's for brim, smallmouth, largemouth. We don't have hardly any trout here in Columbia, South Carolina. But if y'all want to tune back in, and I think 3 weeks. I'm not sure how well we'll be able to do a live, but me and Jess will be at the Davidson chasing trout then. This kind of looks like this might be the new little spot. I'm not sure. I'm unused to all this water since the storm. There's a whole lot of open area. It's all changed. This was not like this last time I was down here, any of it. Kind of sad when you figure out your spots and then you come back to it and it's entirely different. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, we've caught I think 2 or 3 berm guys. Somebody that's been in, comment if they want to. Tell them how much we've pulled out of here. Not been a whole lot. We haven't been going for a whole long. We actually had to do a swap up on the fly a second ago. It just wasn't getting a bite. I may go back to that spot in a little bit. It used to be my prime spot, but ever since the hurricane, I don't really know this spot anymore. It's a creek, so just taking it as we get it. Glad to have y'all in the chat. Push back at this log that I was looking at earlier. There's a bunch of little ones over there, but they're not really worth. Oh, nice. Yeah, we wrapped up that. I'm not sure if y'all can see that. Nice little wrap up on the fly here. Let's not lose our fly for no reason. Sometimes, guys, it sounds redundant, but it's better to go and unhook your fly than it is to sit there and jerk it. You may break your pole. There's a whole lot that could go wrong if you start jerking on it. That, man, flies get expensive after a while. Let's tie your own flies. Should be way better off than having to chase down flies every 2 seconds. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop out and hop back in somewhere up the creek a little bit because I ain't having much of luck down here. Okay, let's turn this around for a second. What's going on, guys? Yeah, it's hot out here today, that's for sure. Turn it back around, let's see what's going on. Look at this. Well, I hooked up. If y'all like these lives, if we have a decent response, I'm actually about to start building a 2-weight for the trip, and I may start doing it live. If y'all wanna, if that's something you'd be interested in, just hit the comment button and let me know down in the chat. Cut back in right here and see if we can't find a spot to hop off in there. That big tree was in our way and the water's murky, so I'm not gonna take a chance to try jumping in where I might not be able to. I know what I mean? Not be good for anybody. Alright. Let's see a couple little decent spots I'll be able to throw over at. That tree's probably got a few lying up underneath of it. Ooh, they were quick on it. Nothing at all. It could be a lot of things. Water's very low. Could be heat. We just had another heat kick back up here in Columbia. It was down for a couple of days, but you know, right back at the temperatures. The other thing I could always check, smells like something dead down here. That ain't good. Never a good thing. Somebody else has been down here fishing since I was. There's some nice tracks have been down through here. Or it's the kids coming back out here messing around. Either was alright. So, a while back when I was out here, there's a bunch of teenage boys out here shooting pellet guns and so they'd be careful. They're hitting it one after the next, but this little fish, man. Oh yeah, there's a good one. A lot of people could be hating on brim fishing, man. It's a bit of an art, to be honest. Whoa, slapping the viewers around. There's a nice little fish, little brim. Still on a blue winged olive. We could probably clean that up a little bit, honestly. Away he goes. Get some floating back on this little sucker. Oh, another one. And they're hitting it every time now. We might have just been out here a little early. We might have just been out a little early. Feeling a little weird wiggle in all of this. Yeah, there it was. And that third rod section was a little loose. That's a good one. Number two at this little spot. Let me get a good look at him, chat. Well, there we go. Not bad. It seems like the blue-winged olive was definitely a trick. We're crushing them now, and they're a whole lot bigger. Oh, he's gone. Hope y'all got to look at him when you could. Lost connection. Catch anything? Yeah. We've. I think that was my fourth one. I found a deep. Oh my lord! Yeah. They're tearing it up right here behind this tree. Got a couple right here. I think it's 2 right here and 2 back there, maybe 4. Oh, I slapped the water on that one. I doubt they're gonna pick it up now. They're destroying this fly, but they're just not big enough to do anything. The ones that are big enough, I'm setting the hook on, but might need to dry dropper it, set up a nymph behind it, size 20 or something. Yeah, service is not super good out here, y'all, so sorry to those of y'all that aren't getting a great footage in. Might be time to move on up the creek a little bit. I think we've done slapped these fish around enough to, oh shit. Oh, bloop. These fish they must be juvenile or something. They ain't been able to hit a fly yet. They're all missing it. Up to the next spot we go, I suppose. Any of y'all got a fly suggestion y'all want me to throw? I can almost bet if you have it, you throw it up and it's gonna be a brim or a small trout fly. I probably have it. If I don't, I'll be tying it up to add to the box. Jeez, this river's soft now. It used to not be like this. Oh Lord. Well, we got some nice little pockets up here. Throw at them. Oh, right there. With that log, we'll work our way up, but right here didn't look too bad. Man, I would have really thought there'd have been something sitting up right there. Guess not. Like I said, y'all notice this creek has changed so much. It's very murky, very deep. Come on, give me something right here. It's hard out here today, y'all. We're chasing them, but it's hard out here. It's usually not like this. I'm throwing it a whole new river, it feels like, because all of this has changed since the last storm that came through. I got a nice long log here in the water. I'm gonna try and work it. Nice to hook up on one. Decent one up there along it. Oh, got him. Oh, there's a bass chasing it, guys. Literally a smallie up there chasing it. All right. There was a nice smallie right behind it. I don't know if y'all saw that. Anybody catch that? There was a smallie slamming at this little fish, man. The second that fish started panicking, this smallie jumped on him. So, in the name of that, time to get off of this and get on that smallie fly real quick, since I have one on my vest. I'll tie that back up in a minute if I need to. I'm almost positive I can get a hold of this smallie. We're going to tie on the Carolina Reaper and try to catch this smallie. He was having a field day with that little brim I just hooked up on. I'm hoping maybe I get a hold of him with this Carolina Reaper fly. Your boy is sweating out here, working for y'all. Honestly, guys, we're on the drive to monetization now. We've blown up way faster than we thought we would. We just need the watch time hours now, guys. As soon as we can get all that figured out. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna put a split shot on here, see if we can't get this weight down. Ain't in that pocket. May not have them. I know he's up there. He followed it up. He just didn't want it. Bass in here chasing this thing like crazy, but they're just not picking it up, which is a good sign. I haven't really never folded the bass in here. I'm giving it my best shot on getting a hold of one of these bass, y'all. Oh! He just got hung up in the tree behind us. Really don't want to lose that fly. That's the other thing, man. Creek fishing will teach you discipline on casting. That's for friggin' sure. What rod is that? My bad. I've been so focused on these two little bass over here, trying to get a hold of one of them from y'all. I haven't been paying attention to the. Oh, got him! First largie on the streamer, guys. Oh yeah, nice little buddy. He's look, he ugly. He ugly. He done got snapped by a dang snapping turtle or something. He done got a messed up back. He said he gonna chase that easy meal. Oh yeah. Got him on the Carolina Reaper. First fish, y'all. First fish on the Reaper. Don't look like much now because it's all messed up. But it's a bloody leech pattern. Oh yeah, it's a good feeling. Definitely a good feeling. All right, y'all. Let's get a good release on this guy and we'll get him back in the water. Come on, buddy. There you go. That was that was a sick eat, dude. I got to watch him choke that one. Hated that there's only a couple of y'all in here. All right, back to what rod is this? This is the Aventic Whisper. 3-weight 7.6, and cool enough, I actually just landed a pro angler spot with Aventic. They're going to be sponsoring the channel for a little while. They're going to be getting out there on the rods for us. They're sending us a couple different rods. I'll be featured on their website. Yeah, dude, if y'all haven't checked out Aventic, if you're into fly fishing or really like it and you want to get into the sport without having to spend a crap ton of money, Aventic has definitely been the way to go for me. I mean, it's caught me plenty of fish. Just can't give up on them, dude. That's what I'm telling you. You stand here long enough. I got laser focus. The flingest flyest Americanus is us fly fishermen. Sometimes we get too focused on something and we won't let go of it until we get a hold of it. And that was what just happened. But you know, we put one in the bag though, so can't complain there. Any other questions? see. Yeah, you asked it. It's upside down too, actually, I think. Let me swing this over here for you. Yeah, if I can get it to focus up. Yep. Authentic Untamed Whisper. 7.6, 4 section, 3/4 weight. I actually like it as my first short rod, and I actually throw a 5/6 weight reel on it. It's the Reddington Behemoth, but it balances this rod out perfectly. This 7.6 is actually heavier than I think it should be. There's really no reason that a 5/6 should be pairing with a 3-weight rod. It's just what the heck? Just had a giant log just pop up and run into us. I don't know what that was about. I know there's a couple more bass over here. Kind of nice to get away from the brim for a little bit, though.